What's up, YouTubers? What's happening? It's your boy Rebel PLC checking in. So the topic for today is teaching your kids to be strong, teaching them to fight. A lot of people teach their kids to actually lay down, and this is done in many ways. Some ways are some people teach their kids to conform to the system. They don't want conflict. They think that as long as we do what the law says, go to work, pay taxes, that things are going to be all right. Folks, that is not the case here. And the case is what's going on with that Harvey thing and these tornadoes and these hurricanes is that they're man-made. And they're designed to destroy the middle class. They can care less about the people that's in the ghetto. We just catch the effects of that. And, you know, we don't really lose anything because we don't have anything anyway. The object is to destroy the middle class. Once you destroy the middle class, the real people in America that's owning these little businesses and things, see, together, the middle class make a collective of people who have a nice piece of money. They can fight or help fight the rich. So the middle class and the people that's under the middle class, which are the poor people, if they get together and they're backed by the middle class financial, then they can cause problems. So the middle class has to be destroyed. In a lot of countries, there is no middle class. There's poor and there's rich. You never have a chance to get rich because there's no middle. So you can't make that transition from being poor to being middle class to being rich. It's only poor and rich. So if there's only rich and poor, what's the odds of you getting rich? There's no steps. You poor, there's rich. It's not that step, that poor, that middle class, then you can get rich. So once they destroy the actual middle class, they have nobody left to fight against. Therefore, you only have rich, you only have poor. That's why a lot of countries, maybe I say majority of the countries, is like that. You got poor, you got rich. The actual poor is going to stay poor. They're never going to be able to actually fight against the system. They're never going to have equal rights or any of that. There's no such thing as equal rights. Even in America, there's no such thing as equal rights. Either you got money, you got a little money, or you poor, period. If you poor, you're going to get the bad end of the stick. They're going to make it seem like you got rights and you got equal rights and things of that nature. But as you can see, when you don't have no money, you're treated as such. You treat like you don't have no money. If you're working for a fast food joint, you're working for Walmart, you're working for any of these companies, notice the people that have a little money, notice that they treat you a certain way. Notice they treat you like, you know, since you work for McDonald's, that you ain't shit. You know, you just here to take my order, place my order, shut the fuck up, things of that nature. And it's pretty much like that in any business that you work for that is considered, you know, that you're not making any real money yet, minimum wage. And the older you are at these jobs, the more that it said that you will never amount to shit. So if you're 40 years old working at McDonald's, you probably not going to become rich, wealthy, whatever, even comfortable in this life. Even if you're a manager there. Just think, $50,000 a year is no money. $100,000 a year is really no money. $200,000 a year is no money. I'm talking about money. These people got money. Floyd Mayweather made $350 million for 29 minutes. After taxes, he still is going to take home a nice lump sum that people are not going to make in their life. He made in 29 minutes. It's like 26,000 a second. He made 260,000 a second, something like that. It's retarded. But yeah. So it's all about teaching your kids to be strong, to fight, not to lay down, not to fall for anything, not to just be humble, not to settle for going to work for minimum wage, not to settle for going to college and coming out to get a job that was making $50,000 a year. Own your own, build your own. Teach them that early. Never put them in the mindset of going to work for some motherfucking body. That don't make sense. Teach your kids to be owners. Teach your kids about buying a house at 18 if they can. 20, 21, they should be trying to buy a house. And that's what it is. Stop thinking that these hurricanes and everything that's going on is just natural disasters. And, you know, once we get to looking at what the problem is, we can solve it. If we avoiding the problem, we can't solve the problem. We got to look at it dead on. We got to understand that the only way that we're going to survive is we kill, we maim, we destroy, and we rebuild. I'm sorry to say that's the only way. We got to reteach. We got to take back our shit. And the survivors, reteach them. Reteach their generation so they won't make the same mistakes. Other than that, there's nothing else that we can do, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Rebel POC. This is another take-in, another one-on-one time with your boy POC and TLC official, POC Global page. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Instagram at Rebel POC, at POC _global _ entertainment.